Blub, blub. Blub, blub. Blub, blub. Blub, blub. Blub, blub. He blubbed back. It blubbed. He blubbed back. They go blub, 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 blub. Bruh.
Damn. Okay, cool.
Wow. Alright, so now I'm gonna discuss how my first quarter went at UC. So let's go with the social aspects of it first. So socially, it's been a crazy one. So starting with the first couple of days, you know, since I've moved in, a lot of crazy stuff was going on. I think like the second night, there's literally a party like upstairs, like right above my room. There's like a couple of people partying, taking shots, and you know, but it's still been happening all along, and yeah, so that was pretty crazy to encounter. Yeah, and but yeah, but all along this quarter, I've also made some pretty good friends. Got to do meetups, you know, have fun with them, and you know, we got to do a lot of cool stuff together, you know. So that was probably the, you know, coolest thing. And sometimes I would go out with my roommates to get some food, and then I end up meeting more people, which is really, really cool. So yeah, and my roommates and I have done some pretty crazy stuff in our room, like watching movies super late at night, which I do enjoy. Also enjoyed, you know, having some like party, non-drinking parties in there. Like, you know, that time that we celebrated my birthday, my 18th birthday, that was pretty crazy. We also played Chameleon. That was awesome. And yeah, that was like the time where we really started to get closer to each other. And that was the time that I also discovered my roommate's secret voice. If you know what I'm talking about. But anyways, yeah, socially everything was pretty crazy, just going back into these months. But this is only the start, because first quarter's ending, and then we have the second quarter, and there's a lot more that's gonna go on. So yeah. Okay, so going to the academic spectrum of it, so so far it hasn't been too stressful. You know, not a lot of test exams, and all that stuff, not a lot of work, but there was quite some though. But you know, the last 2 weeks it was really hectic, because I was trying to catch up on a bunch of assignments. We had a big project due, and yeah, it's been really hectic. That's why I haven't been vlogging in the last 2 weeks. But yeah, so the 3 classes that I took were writing 26, CSC 20, and the core course. So for the core course, it's basically like a class where students are getting used to you know, the college life and college work and all that stuff. So yeah, it's a pretty chill class, and it's like it's not like any other college class, because like usually we're always inside the classroom sitting on the chairs just listening to the teacher talk. But instead, during the first half, most of the time we would be outdoors walking around in the forest. So that was a really cool class, but kind of sad it was over. And that was like the opportunity to meet some new people, because we always had class discussions, which for other classes I didn't really have, I guess. So yeah. And then for CSE 20, I thought that class was going to be super stressful, but so far it hasn't been too bad. Because I thought the class was going to be super hard, but apparently it wasn't too bad. So yeah. And there wasn't a lot of workload from that class neither, so that's pretty cool. And yeah, that class was pretty good, but it kind of depends on what teacher you have. And then for my Writing 26 class, that class, it's technically from multilingual students, but I kind of am one, so yeah. My class was actually pretty fun, you know, got to meet up with some people, and yeah. So in that class, I don't know, a lot of assignments were being thrown out, and you know, it was being thrown out at a pace where I couldn't really, like, you know, do it in time. But I think I was able to catch up, and now I'm doing pretty well in that class. So that class was a little stressful, but I think I've pretty much gotten a handle of it. So yeah. Yeah. So and speaking of that class, something interesting. So I met another guy who's also from Rachel Carson, and apparently he's like a mutual friend of my roommate's friend, which I also know, which is kind of funny actually, because at first I did not know that guy when we first met, so that was kind of funny. So yeah. But anyways, so overall rating of the first quarter at UC, it's been pretty good. It was better than I expected. It's wow, this is totally crazy. But you know, I think college is a place where it's easier to meet people, and yeah, just the environment is totally different from what is of high school and middle school, and yeah, going back, and yeah. So yeah, it's been pretty good. Made a lot of new friends, did some crazy stuff, and yeah, but this is only the beginning. So yeah, and pretty much this is my last time here in the year of 2021, because in 2022, that's the start of the next quarter, so that's when I'm coming back. So our winter break is like 3 weeks long, so we're gonna be, yeah, at home for 3 weeks. So yeah, so last time at UCSC for the year of 2021. I don't know if that's important, but we'll just take it for granted. But yeah, so later today, I'm not sure what I'm planning to do. I might go out with my roommate to downtown, because he's gonna buy his friend a present, and I'm really not sure what to do. So yeah, but anyways, I'm just gonna keep vlogging and see what happens. So with that being said, here we go. Yeah. Never heard this.
Music keeps me dancing.
are coming towards the end of the day. As you can see, it's all dark. So yeah, with that being said, I think I'm gonna conclude the vlog here. So yeah, so today is basically the last full day at UCSC in the fall quarter and as well as in the year of 2021. So yeah, honestly today I found it a little hard to vlog because first things, you probably have seen that I definitely did not do much today, but another hard thing about vlogging during a day like this is that there's no structure. So I don't know what to vlog, and sometimes we have random plans and oh no, I should have vlogged it, you know. So sometimes it's really hard because there's no structure. So yeah, during winter break I plan to do a lot of cool stuff, hang out with friends, have family gatherings. So yeah, so please stay tuned for those videos. So yeah, so that being said, I'll see you guys later, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Peace out.